Alright, what's up, y'all? I want to talk a little bit about Trump pulling out of the Paris Climate Accord. And I'll probably break this into two videos because I also want to talk about what happened yesterday in Londonistan. These fucking savage fucking scumbag. We need to make fucking industrial size guillotines for Europe and the United Kingdom. But, yeah, as far as everyone having a total meltdown about Trump leaving the Paris Climate Accord, we've been hearing this since the 1920s. Since the 1920s, they've been writing newspaper articles and everything about, oh, the polar ice caps are disappearing. They're bigger than they've ever been. First it was global cooling. Then it was in the 80s. It was global warming. I remember in the late 80s, like 89, they were telling people not to use hairspray because it was burning a hole in the fucking ozone. Also, they were telling people to, if you go outside, always use sunblock. The thing they weren't telling you was using sunblock actually increases your risks of getting skin cancer. If you use sunblock, you got to use sunblock with zinc oxide in it. That's what protects you. But regular sunblock increases your risk of getting cancer. But they weren't telling you that. Hairspray burning a hole in the ozone. Yeah. And when I hear all these people talking about sea level rising, our house in Ocean City, Maryland has been in the exact same fucking spot for over 80 years. And guess what? The fucking ocean is in the exact same spot as it was 80, 100 years ago. It hasn't gone anywhere. It's still in the exact same fucking spot, and the beach house is still in the exact same fucking spot. And it's just like, how long are people gonna let these people just keep lying? Like climate change, yeah, there is climate change. It's called seasons. You have summer, you have fall, you have winter, and then you have spring when everything starts all over again. And it's just like, of course there's climate change, idiots. It changes 4 times a year pretty much. What's the median average temperature of the planet? 56 fucking degrees. 56 is the the average temperature of the planet. Now, if we were getting up then into 66, 68, then yeah, that would be like starting to be a problem. But 56, you're fucking nuts. And it's like, these people are, it's a billion, hundreds of billions of dollars, if not trillions of dollars scheme for a few people and a few corporations to make massive bank off of. And everybody's like, well, ExxonMobil and all these other American companies are saying they're gonna still abide by the Paris Accord, and they're pissed off that we left. And it's like, yeah, no wonder they're pissed off because we left, because they were gonna get billions of fucking dollars of taxpayer money. So no wonder they're fucking pissed off. They were getting free money. Everybody's pissed off when you take free fucking money from them. But go watch some of Randall Carlson, especially him and Joe have had like Joe Rogan, and I think his name's Graham Hancock. They've had like, I think 2 or 3 really good podcasts on Rogan's show, but Randall Carlson has all kinds of good videos on YouTube, yo. Just go watch some of them. Like, we've had so many fucking ice ages. Like, we've only been burning fossil fuels for 200 years. We haven't had a like a ice age or anything since we've started burning fossil fuels, but we've had more than we can fucking count before we started burning them. And it's just like, the carbon is at its lowest measured carbon dioxide ever. And I'm wondering why scientists aren't like, what's going to happen if we don't have enough carbon dioxide in the air? And the carbon dioxide is what plants, trees, everything lives off of carbon dioxide. And we're at our lowest levels ever. And it's just amazing that no one's like, what happens if we don't have enough carbon dioxide? Instead of worrying about having too much of it, it's just fucking stupid. But yeah. And I'm so tired of hearing about 95% of scientists. 95% of scientists agree with say there's global warming. But 99% of their climate models are wrong. They're wrong every year. That's why they got to keep on changing the models, keep on changing the name. Global cooling, global warming, climate change. Every fucking year it's a new fucking name because all of their fucking predictions fail. Al Gore is the biggest fucking scammer probably in the history of mankind. He has parlayed by, I think he said either 2007 or 2014, cities like Miami will disappear. They're still in the exact same spot, and the ocean's still in the exact same fucking spot. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just tired of it. They're making billions of dollars, or hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars off of it. So no wonder they're not listening to fucking reason. And if you are an actual scientist and come out and say that climate change or global warming is straight up bullshit, then you're ostracized and you lose your fucking job. So even if there were scientists that don't agree with it, they can't say it because they lose their fucking careers, their life, and everything. Because if you disagree with liberals, they'll fucking ruin you. But yeah. Alright, I'm out. I'll do my video on Londonistan in a little bit. So, alright, later. Peace.